Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie ESTHER here, and this is my second YouTube channel called Paulie Pops, where I make videos about my hobby of collecting these Funko Pop figures you see here behind me. And well, today kicked off the New York City Comic-Con hunt for Funko Pops. New York City Comic-Con is on in New York City, obviously, and Funko brought about 60 different exclusives to the convention. They are really pushing it. That's a lot. Fortunately, I don't want them all. I only want about 2 dozen, which is still, you know, quite a significant amount. And as always, they are shared with different retailers across North America. You have to jump through hoops to get this figure from this one, this figure from that one, and so on and so on. It's like a crazy game that I don't know why collectors subject themselves to this, but they do. So today I went out to try and find some. Hot Topic had one that I was interested in. I didn't think it would sell out. As I've told you before, my Hot Topic posts the quantity before they open up so you know what they're getting. And they had over 30 of this particular pop that I wanted to get. So I decided to gamble and not go in right away and try and get some online orders in instead, and then go after the crowd. So they line up about an hour early at my Hot Topic. They hand out numbers, and as I told you before, you got to wait for each person to go in the store and complete their purchase until it's your turn to go in with your number. So I got there about an hour after they opened, and they told me they had just completed serving the line. They handed out 22 numbers this morning, and the pop that I wanted was still there. They still had about 20 of this one, which, you know, I didn't even think they would have that many, but I was confident that they would have some. So this is what I got here at Hot Topic. This is the Joker Emperor figure here. This is a really cool one. You see that 2022 Fall Convention limited edition sticker on there. This is Hot Topic exclusive and also available at the convention. What is the price on this? $18.90, something like that. Exclusives, they charge you a little bit more, $18 even. $18 even instead of the $15.90 that they charge for a normal pop. So we got that. Luckily, the rest of the things that they had there, mostly anime exclusives. I don't collect anime. Lucky for me, if I collected anime, whew, it would be a rough go, because the anime brings all the boys to the yard to line up to get those exclusives at Hot Topic. So I know they sold out of at least one of the exclusives before I got there, but it wasn't anything I was interested in. And then they had still one of these commons left. This is the Ad Icons Coca-Cola Polar Bear from the 1990s with the shades. They did make this pop before without the sunglasses. This is a sunglasses variant. This isn't an exclusive. You can get this anywhere. This is a common, but I've had some trouble tracking it down, but they had it. They also released Coca-Cola Santa for this wave of Ad Icons too, but that one keeps on selling out. I'll get it eventually. It's also a common, but yeah, I think the Coca-Cola Santa will be pretty cool to get. Coca-Cola Santa actually is that design is what we think of as Santa Claus now, but that was the inspiration that introduced Santa Claus wearing red and white. But that didn't happen until that became so ingrained in pop culture that that's the only way we can envision Santa now, is from that red and white rosy cheeked drawing from Coca-Cola. That's the standard for Santa Claus now, and it all came from Coke. Anyway, I hope to get that pop too. So we got these two, and then when I was cashing out, I am what they call a VIP with Hot Topic. I get points for the amount of money that I spend, and then every once in a while I go in and they'll say you have store credit based on past purchases, and you can use the rewards, your VIP rewards. Plus they give you a little bit for your birthday, and it's my birthday month. So the nice lady cashier told me, she said, you have $30 in rewards on your account. Would you like to use them? And I said, well, yes, I would. So I got both of these pops for a whopping $4. So I was like, wow, happy birthday to me. What a great deal. A Comic-Con exclusive and an Ad Icon I've been wanting for $4. So then we headed over to GameStop, and I didn't see any of the exclusives there. So I was going to just leave, but then I thought, oh, I'll go ahead and ask the lady. And I said, do you know when you're getting your New York City Comic-Con exclusives, or are they already sold out, or they haven't arrived yet, or what's going on with that? And she said, well, my shipment just came in and I just checked it and it's street dated. So anything street dated today. So anything that's in there that you're looking for, I can sell it to you now. So she said, well, what are you looking for? And I said, well, I'm looking for Sergeant Slaughter from G.I. Joe and the Polaroid camera from the ad icon. So she said, okay. So she opened the box and sure enough, she had the Polaroid camera there. Again, 2022 fall convention exclusive to GameStop stores. So I was happy to get that one. And it turned out that, you know, not being the early bird worked out for me today, because she opened the box right in front of me. Nobody had seen any of the convention exclusives, and I had first pick. So we got the one that we wanted. She said probably Tuesday the Sergeant Slaughter will come, and that's when she gets her next shipment. They're a little delayed on this. Normally, and Canada is always a little backwards for this stuff. The US is a pretty fine oiled machine that when the street date comes, they have the product on hand to put out, and they got it. But Canada, things aren't working out so good. There's nothing at Toys R Us. Toys R Us, if you look at the list here, so here are all of the exclusives that they're offering, right? And then here's the ones you can get in Canada, which isn't, you know, as many. And most of them are for Toys R Us. But good luck, you know, I'm not going to hold my breath on these because I'm still waiting for San Diego Comic-Con stuff to come to Toys R Us from when they're supposed to be the exclusive distributor for that in Canada. So how long am I going to have to wait for this? So I'm not holding my breath on it. They don't have anything there. And this morning, as I said, I didn't go out straight to Hot Topic. I went online and I decided to go look over at Pop Culture website. And I noticed that Pop Culture does not have regional restriction to Canada for shipping on these exclusives this time. I don't know why, but it let me order them. It let me buy them. So I bought about 12 different pieces from Pop Culture in Australia, and they shipped them all for $26 Canadian, which is crazy because, like, as I've told you, that's what it costs to get generally one figure shipped to Canada from a retailer in the United States. So for me to get 12 shipped for that much is just mind-blowing. And they're about the same price, $20 Canadian a piece. I'll probably have to pay duty when they come, but so what? Instead of me ordering them all here and there, bits, dribs, and drabs from the US, or driving around trying to find them all, I just went and ordered these 12 from Pop Culture to secure them. And then there's about, let's see, between what I picked up today, I also put in an order on wal-mart.com for a couple that they had in stock. I got the Kit Bull set and the Ben 10. And then there's about 9 more figures, including that Sergeant Slaughter, that I want to get. So we're off to a pretty good start compared to San Diego Comic-Con for the New York City Comic-Con stuff here. We're off to a good start. And we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I don't know. This is a crazy hobby when you have to, you know, jump through these hoops just to be able to buy things. But it's the way that it is. I mean, that's the collectability aspect, right? If they made it easy for everybody to get it, then people would be less interested. That fear of missing out and the urgency is what drives the hobby. If there's just a glut of supply of everything, probably wouldn't be as many collectors. Collectors like the collectability and the limited edition aspect of this stuff. Me, I just like the figures. I don't really care how many they make. I'm not like, oh, I hope this is going to be, you know, worth $1 million one day. I just want to buy what I want to buy. But that's part of the collecting hobby and what you have to deal with Funko Pops. But anyway, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to get in an order on GameStop today for that Sergeant Slaughter if that goes live on the website. And when the Walmart order comes in, I'll show you that. When the Pop Culture order comes in from Australia, I'll show you that. But hopefully we'll be able to pick off most of these and secure them all for the collection. But that's all I have for today. Thank you so very much for watching. As always, I appreciate the time that you spend here with me on my channel. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.